Just imagine for a second, if our Earth was actually one giant video game. I'd bet anything that Mother Nature's programmers fell asleep at the keyboard, or accidentally hit the wrong button when they created these creatures we like too. Think we've mastered the basic rules of biology, you know, fish swim in the water, birds fly in the sky, and most importantly, death is the unavoidable finish line of every life cycle. But the truth is, the natural world is full of rebels ready to rip up every textbook you've ever read. There are beings so bizarre that if they didn't actually exist, you'd think they were straight out of Hollywood's wildest sci-fi movies. In today's video, we're meeting the ultimate system breakers. We're talking about a tiny shrimp with a punch so hot it's literally hotter than the surface of the sun, a super resilient survivor that can casually take a stroll in the vacuum of outer space, and the most incredible of all, a creature that flat out rejects death, holding a literal ticket to immortality that humanity has craved for ages. Welcome. Fasten your seatbelts and get your mind right, because right now, we are stepping into Mother Nature's glitch in the Matrix. These are the creatures whose very existence is a massive middle finger to every law of physics and biology we've ever known. First, meet a creature that looks like it's ready to head to a carnival. With a vibrant shell in every color of the rainbow, it looks like a beautiful undersea clown. But don't let this deceptive sweet look fool you. This is the Mantis Shrimper, super assassin with the power of Saitama from One Punch Man, possessing abilities that defy every law of physics. Let's talk about its most terrifying weapon, its clubs. Unlike other shrimp, the Mantis Shrimp's clubs are folded under its body like high-tension springs. When it strikes, the acceleration of this punch is faster than a .22 caliber bullet leaving the barrel of a gun to help you visualize this madness. If a baseball pitcher could throw a ball with the same acceleration as a Mantis Shrimp's punch, that ball wouldn't just fly out of the stadium, it would be launched straight into Earth's orbit. But what truly makes the Mantis Shrimp a glitch in the Matrix is the physical phenomenon that comes with this strike: cavitation bubbles. The water around its club moves so fast that the sudden drop in pressure causes the water to boil instantly. This creates microscopic bubbles that, when they collapse, release a massive burst of energy, creating a flash of light and temperatures nearly as hot as the surface of the sun. For a split second, what does that mean? It means even if the shrimp misses its punch, the shockwave and extreme heat from the collapsing bubbles are enough to boil and stun the prey instantly. There is simply no escape from a glitched attack like that. And if muscle power isn't enough to scare you, look at its eyes, widely considered the most complex visual system to ever exist on Earth. While we humans have only 3 color receptors, red, green, and blue, the Mantis Shrimp has 16. They can see colors that the human brain doesn't even know exist. They see ultraviolet, infrared, and even polarized light. While we see the ocean as a shade of blue, to the Mantis Shrimp, the world is a multi-dimensional light show that no modern camera could ever replicate. Seriously, the Mantis Shrimp isn't just a normal shrimp. It's a super soldier, a perfect biological weapon system trapped in the body of a tiny sea creature. Say goodbye to the Mantis Shrimp and its 1000-degree punch. Let's move on to a creature that looks a whole lot friendlier. Meet the Peter Pan of the animal kingdom, the Axolotl, affectionately known as the Mexican walking fish. Why do I call it Peter Pan? Because this creature simply refuses to grow up. While other amphibians like frogs or toads undergo metamorphosis, shedding their gills, developing lungs, and moving onto land as adults, the axolotl says, no thanks. They choose to stay in their larval form, keeping those vibrant pink, flower-like gills and that goofy smile for their entire lives. They enjoy life underwater and have absolutely no interest in hitting puberty. But don't let that clueless smile fool you. The axolotl is actually a secret superhero, nature's real-life version of Deadpool. What drives scientists around the world wild isn't its cute face. It's its god-tier ability to regenerate. Just imagine if this little guy happens to lose a limb, and please, let's not actually test this. it will grow a brand new leg in just a matter of weeks. The miracle here is that the new limb is perfect in every detail, no scars, no blemishes, and it functions as smoothly as if nothing had ever happened. But regrowing limbs is just the warm-up. The axolotl can also regenerate its spinal cord, repair its jaw, and even heal parts of its own brain and heart. While we humans struggle with even the smallest scars, the axolotl possesses a biological source code that allows it to fix the most severe physical damage today. Scientists are pouring all their resources into studying this salamander. They hope that by cracking the secrets within the axolotl's genome, humans might one day be able to regrow limbs or heal complex organ damage ourselves right now. This tiny pink creature is holding one of the most important keys to immortality. In modern medicine, say goodbye to the mantis shrimp and its 1,000-degree punch. Let's move on to a creature that looks a whole lot friendlier. Meet the Peter Pan of the animal kingdom, the axolotl, affectionately known as the Mexican walking fish. Why do I call it Peter Pan? Because this creature simply refuses to grow up. While other amphibians like frogs or toads undergo metamorphosis, shedding their gills, developing lungs, and moving onto land as adults, the axolotl says, no thanks. They choose to stay in their larval form, keeping those vibrant pink, flower-like gills and that goofy smile for their entire lives. They enjoy life underwater and have absolutely no interest in hitting puberty. But don't let that clueless smile fool you. The axolotl is actually a secret superhero, nature's real-life version of Deadpool. What drives scientists around the world wild isn't its cute face. It's its god-tier ability to regenerate. Just imagine if this little guy happens to lose a limb, and please, let's not actually test this. It will grow a brand new leg in just a matter of weeks. The miracle here is that the new limb is perfect in every detail, no scars, no blemishes, and it functions as smoothly as if nothing had ever happened. But regrowing limbs is just the warm-up. The axolotl can also regenerate its spinal cord, repair its jaw, and even heal parts of its own brain and heart. While we humans struggle with even the smallest scars, the axolotl possesses a biological source code that allows it to fix the most severe physical damage today. Scientists are pouring all their resources into studying this salamander. They hope that by cracking the secrets within the axolotl's genome, humans might one day be able to regrow limbs or heal complex organ damage ourselves right now. This tiny pink creature is holding one of the most important keys to immortality in modern medicine. Now, join me on a journey into the microscopic world. Let's shrink ourselves down until we're invisible to the naked eye. Down there, you'll encounter the tardigrade, better known by its nickname, the water bear. Under a microscope, it looks kind of goofy, with its chubby body and 8 stubby legs waddling along. It looks like a gummy bear wearing a tiny spacesuit, but don't let that harmless look fool you. What you're looking at is the most stubborn and resilient creature ever, discovered in the entire universe. You want to find a way to kill it? All I can say is, good luck, because the list of things that fail to kill a water bear is enough to give you chills. Think you can boil it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit 150 C, it'll be just fine. Want to freeze it at absolute zero the temperature, where molecules almost stop moving entirely, it won't even flinch. Even if you take it to the bottom of the Mariana Trench and crush it under the crushing pressure of the deep ocean, it'll treat it like no big deal, and it doesn't stop there. In 2007, scientists actually launched water bears into outer space, a place with zero oxygen, deadly radiation, and extreme temperatures. The result? After 10 days of strolling through the void, when they were brought back to Earth, they woke up and started reproducing as if they'd just come back from a normal vacation. Its ultimate glitch is a state called cryptobiosis. When things get too extreme, the water bear drains 97% of the water from its body, curls up into a dry speck of dust, and officially powers down all life functions. It can sleep in this state of suspended animation for decades. But the moment you add a single drop of water, it responds, stretches its legs, and walks away like nothing ever happened. Astronomers even believe that if a supernova were to wipe out our solar system, humanity might vanish, but the water bear would just keep on chilling. It's not just a living thing, it's a whole different definition of existence. All the creatures we've looked at so far possess unprecedented superpowers, but no matter how powerful or resilient they are, they all eventually have to face nature's harshest law, old age and death. Except for one, a tiny, fragile creature drifting somewhere in the deep ocean. Meet the final boss of today's list, the immortal jellyfish Tortopsis thorni. Closing parenthesis. This isn't just a fancy scientific nickname, it's a factual statement. The immortal jellyfish is the only creature on this planet that has found the reset button for life itself. Normally, the life cycle of any jellyfish follows a set script. They are born, they grow up, they reproduce, and then they fade away into the sea. But not the Tortopsis. Every time it feels its body is damaged, starved, or it simply gets tired of being an adult, it pulls off a spectacular con job on Father Time. Instead of aging and dying, it completely reverses its own aging process. Its cells undergo a miraculous reprogramming, transforming the entire body from a fully grown jellyfish with long tentacles back into a polyp, essentially returning to its infant stage. Just imagine how absurd this would be for us humans. It would be like living to be 80 years old, your hair is gray, your strength is gone, and then suddenly you morph back into a 5-year-old child, starting a brand new life from scratch with full vitality. In theory, as long as it isn't eaten by a predator or destroyed by the environment, this jellyfish can perform this rejuvenation loop forever. It is true immortality, an endless cycle that defies every law of biology. This isn't a Hollywood sci-fi flick. This is reality swimming right beneath our feet, quietly and persistently hacking the limits of time. Our journey exploring Mother Nature's glitches has revealed one undeniable truth. The natural world is crazier, more mysterious, and more spectacular than any sci-fi movie humans could ever dream up. From the Mantis Shrimp's supersonic punch that's hotter than the sun, to the Axolotl's ability to regrow its own brain, to a tiny jellyfish's secret art of reversing the clock to cheat death, they are all silent proof that the limits we set for life are really just milestones waiting to be shattered. Before we wrap up, I have a fun question for you. If you were allowed to hack the system right now and claim one of these superpowers for yourself, what would you choose? Option A. Do you want the destructive power of the Mantis Shrimp? A single punch to solve any problem in a heartbeat? Option B. Do you choose the jellyfish's ticket to immortality? An endless life where you never have to worry about growing old? Option C. Or the water bear's ability to power down and hibernate for decades? The perfect way to escape all deadlines and work stress. Only waking up when the world is a better place? Drop your choice in the comments below. I'm dying to know which escape route you'd pick for your own life. If you love these mind-bending facts, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss our next episodes on the planet's strangest mysteries. Thanks for hanging out with me, but for now, peace out, and I'll see you in the next glitch in the Matrix.